She makes you jealous to keep you in line. So the video that we are going to go over today is going to talk about this concept of how women will strategically try to make men jealous to try to keep them in line. And in the example that we're going to go over, it's going to talk about the club scene and why women will tell their boyfriends or other guys about these creepy guys that kept hitting on them. She will use these other men, or she'll talk about guys at work that keep flirting with her. She will bring it up in a way that makes it seem like she is just wants to get away from them. She doesn't want their attention. She will bring it up to kind of be the victim. And the reason for this is that if she can get you jealous, then she knows where you stand. And then when she sees that you're jealous, that also is going to be her way of trying to get you on your best behavior, because you're going to be thinking, well, shoot, other men are after her. I better do what she says, or else she could easily leave me for another man. Again, this is all part of the game. So when women tell you stuff like, oh, I love when you're protective of me, or they'll mention stuff like, I love when you show me that you care. Again, when you feed into that, you lose, because she is going to do things. She's going to subtly bring up other men to try to get a reaction out of you, because again, once she implants it in your mind that she is wanted and other men are pursuing her, then most men fall in line and then start to become more like of her beta providers. They start to do stuff for her, acquiesce to her needs because they're scared of losing her. So as we go through this, keep that in the back of your mind that women will, use all sorts of ways to enact jealousy to try to keep you in line. Here's another one this is Ask Women advice, which, by the way, guys, if you're Redpill at all, asking women for advice or dating advice specifically, horrible idea. You'll never get a good answer. You'll very rarely ever get a real truthful answer. Okay, so what advice can I, a 21-year-old male, give my girlfriend, a 20-year-old female, to avoid or get away from unwanted male attention when clubbing? All right, listen to this guy. He's asking these questions. Excuse me. And to me, all these questions are just misplaced. It's just, there's a lot more going on here. But so to preface this, I swear I'm not boasting when I say this. My girlfriend is very, very pretty and gets tons of attention in day-to-day life. Guys stare at her, come up and talk to her in the street, etc. She especially gets tons of attention when clubbing. Bad attention. Guys will constantly come up to her every time she goes out without fail. They grind against her, grab her waist, stick their hands up her shorts. Last night, a guy even grabbed her face. The thing is about her is she is the sweetest person I know in the world, and it's completely out of her nature to tell anyone to F off or go away. Yes, many women, you see their sweet side, and you only see their sweet side until you see the dark side. But by that time, it's too late. So, sweetest girl you know, you don't want to see the dark side. They all have a dark side. She gets less attention if she is with guy friends or me, but she is mostly out with girlfriends, and I live in another city, so she gets all this constant attention. It really upsets her because she just wants to have a good night out with friends. She just wants to have a good night out with friends, but the mean old guys in the patriarchy make her night miserable. But every time without fail, there will have been at least a couple incidents. She tells guys she has a boyfriend, but they don't listen. She swaps around with girls in a dancing circle if guys come up to her, but they follow. I just don't know what she can do to prevent all this. Sad face. TLDR, my girlfriend gets tons of unwanted attention when clubbing, and it upsets her and me, and I want to help. Now, again, I would say good, confident attitude for this guy to have, saying, oh, she can have fun. I'm out of town. I want her to have fun with her girlfriends. However, it's naive. Confident attitude, good for him. It's naive. Because all women know what to expect when they go clubbing. They know that they're going to have the guys grinding against her. They're going to have the guys grabbing her waist, sticking their hands up her shorts. And last night, a guy even grabbed her face. They know this. This isn't a surprise. This isn't a surprise. So why would she still want to go out clubbing? Now, we went over the 4 reasons why women will go out clubbing. But again, to this guy, he's like, he's stuck in the blue pill, man. He'll have a rude awakening someday. Again, I like his confidence, but it's naive at this point with this. So let me show you some responses to this. And this will show you that women know exactly what's going on. Okay. So this is from a girl. I agree, and it had 255 upvotes, guys. Just take that. So a lot of women know this. Again, I already tell you that this is not some big secret. Women know what to expect when they're clubbing. Why would they still do it? Why would they still do it? And why would they tell, by the way, when I do a webinar about this, which I don't know how I'm going to piece it all together yet because there's so much I want to talk about. The manipulated man, she tells you, the author here, she tells you that yes, women know exactly what's going on. And why would she tell you about these incidents? She does it to get a reaction, a jealousy reaction out of you. She tells you about the incidents saying, oh, how bad it was and how I was such a good girl. These guys kept trying to dance on me and I told them no. But why does she really bring it up to him? Oh, she wants him to know, hey, there's other guys that like me, so you better be on your best behavior. You better give me what I want because there's other guys that like me. That's her little subtle way of trying to scare this guy into like, you better treat me good because other guys want me. All women do this. Just a little way of enacting jealousy. They like the emotional reaction, but they also use that to secure the man, to be like, okay, look, other guys want me. So if you leave me, I'll be fine. You better not leave me type thing. It's a great mind game, but it needs to be exposed. And here's another thing about this. Okay. Look at this language right here on the 4th sentence. If an unwanted dude comes up and tries to dance with my friend. So you guys hear that? Use that language. An unwanted dude, okay? So I'm just being honest with you guys. Girlfriend or single girl, all the women that go out, they have these secret little code systems they use. They have these little looks they give. I've been in and out with the girls. I've had them. I know what's going on. So I'll be like, all right, girls, tell me what's the signal this time when you need some help from a guy. Give me the signals. And they'll give me the signals. They'll give me the eye signals. They'll tell me the things that they'll do with their arm. They have the whole signals down. But if an unwanted dude, this means that girlfriends or single women, they get the chatter Tyrone, the smooth guy, the handsome guy dancing on them. Oh, it's just harmless fun. I would never do anything with them. Just harmless fun. But they dance. The unwanted guys are the guys that, like I said, it's like an online dating app, the ones that she would swipe left on. That's when they have this whole karate system set up where they'll just kung fu the guys out of there and their whole little girl posse that they have to get that guy away. But girlfriend or single girl, if a wanted guy does it, she's going to let him dance and then she's going to use the plausible deniability. Oh, I thought I was dancing up on my girl. I didn't know it was a guy behind me the whole time. I was just having fun. I was drinking. I was drunk. They got all the excuses, guys. But girls know this will happen. So the reason they go out is for a specific reason. That is the reason why I go out. And here's one more from this. Another confident on this. 83 upvotes. Unfortunately, all she can do is unlearn being nice in the face of disrespectful behavior and instead learn to tell people to F off. In all honesty, though, even this doesn't have a 100% success rate because some men, especially in clubs, are absolute turds when it comes to personal space and listening to no. So why would women still go to clubs? Every single woman knows this. They know that they will get attention, wanted and unwanted. Although it's kind of like publicity, bad or good. Publicity is good for a company or whatever they'll say, right? Any press is good press, right? For women, any attention is good attention. But women know that they'll get bad attention and they'll get good attention. Every single woman knows this. All the comments basically say, there's nothing you can do. It's going to happen. So why would a woman put herself in that situation if she was so loyal and she had no eyes for anyone else? Because she can't help it. She can't help, like someone said earlier, the dopamine fix that she's going to get. She can't help it when she knows she's going to get free attention, free validation. She's going to get free drinks. She's going to get free entertainment from being able to say no to guys, reject them. She'll get free, nice little dancing from Chad and Tyrone, so she feels like she's really still hot stuff. She can get the highest status men, and she can figure out exactly where she stands is her market value. She can figure out exactly how much control she has with you as the man, because if she gets a lot of attention, you know that she's going to try to hold that over your head in some way. She's going to tell you about the attention she got so that you get on your best behavior and are all protective of her, or so that she knows if you lose her, she'll be fine with someone else. They all have reasons for it, guys. They all have reasons for it. Women know this game. Us guys just have to catch up to it. So that's what I wanted to leave you with those. I'm going to go over some comments a little bit here. I'm going to check out some of the stuff you guys said. Again, shout out to, wait, let me make sure. Cash First, I can't remember what the numbers are. Cash First 456. And again, to anyone new that saw why I'm wearing a Yankees jersey, I'm a Twins fan. Minnesota Twins all day. My only team I root for. However, Mickey Mantle, the Mick. I've read a couple books on Mickey Mantle. He seems like a really cool guy. I like his story. I like a lot of stuff about Mickey Mantle. Even though the Yankees are very ruthless and hurt my Twins every single time we play them in the playoffs. Every single time. But anyway, Cash First 456. Shout out to you. Good stuff. I like your channel. Keep it up. Keep grinding, man. Keep grinding. Manipulation is easy on clueless beta males. But you know what, guys? The system is set up so well that I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I used to get manipulated all the time because everything's set up in such a way. It's like, it's so easy when you're on the outside looking in to be like, oh man, I can't believe that. But you guys remember, right? You guys remember? I remember going out like, what if tonight's the night I meet my wife and everything changes? What if I meet that girl and I fall head over heels and I live happily ever after? I remember thinking stuff like that. And now I just laugh. Now I just laugh. Sounds right. When I bounce, women claim dudes would harass them, but I never saw it. No. Yeah, they pin it on to have the victim mindset. It's a perfect setup for women. They pin it on to have a victim mindset, to get white knights to give them more attention and validation, and to tell other men that they're wanted. What better way to show your status as a woman than to be like victim, right? So it's not your fault. Guys would hit on me. They do all this stuff. They would touch it. Knowing that they, played along a little bit, right? But when they tell the story later, what a perfect way to get attention and validation and not to look like they're in the wrong than to play the victim card. It's a perfect situation. Let's get back to this whole idea of she makes you jealous to keep you in line. And now that we know why she'll do this, she'll subtly bring up other men to try to get a reaction out of you, to try to keep you in line so that you're on your best behavior. Are there any times now that you can think back and notice in your own life when maybe you had a girlfriend or a wife or you're just hanging out with a girl and she would do this? She would bring up other guys or she would flirt with other men in front of you. Can you think back to the circumstances and share that with all of us below in the comments? Because again, the more guys can see this happens to like all men and that this is something that all women will do, the more men that see this, that repetition, the easier it will be for them to break away from that prison matrix that most blue-pilled men are stuck in. So let us know below, stories or ideas where you noticed that this happened, where a woman would try to make a man jealous. She did it to keep him in line. Don't forget, subscribe, like, comment, share the video, but definitely subscribe.